Oh, here's the Trump, I picked you, you're not being nice.
Of a gang. And then they looked, and on his knuckles, he had MS-13.
There's a dispute
well,
over that.
Wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait, does Donald Trump actually think he had like MS1 and 3 tattooed on his knuckles? Like, oh my God. Oh no. No. They showed him that and he didn't realize that it was like, no. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to believe that. I don't want to fucking believe that. I don't want to believe that the president of the most powerful nation on the planet with the largest nuclear arsenal that's currently capable of destroying everything on the planet is so brain dead that that's like some Joe Biden shit. What is going on? It's like back-to-back dementia. Oh my God. He did not actually. No, he's just lying. I want to hope in my head canon, he knows he's just lying because he's a fucking piece of shit liar. He is not being duped by his staffers that showed him very clearly a photo where it said M, the letter M, the letter S in like area font, and the number 1 and 3 was posted on top of the knuckle tattoos to signify that this was actually MS-13, which, by the way, in and of itself is also ridiculous. Those things don't signify MS-13, but it's even more ridiculous. Arial, sorry. I'm sorry for the font, guys. Oh my God. That is so much worse. It is so much worse if he saw that photo and was like, I can't believe it. It said MS-13 with the numbers and everything. It tricked my parents. For your information, no.
Wait a minute. Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS-13.
That was Photoshopped. So let me
That was Photoshopped. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. I picked you, Terry. But you're not being very nice. He had MS-13 tattooed.
Right. We'll agree to disagree. I want to move on to something else.
Terry, do you want me to show you the picture?
I saw the picture. We'll
and you think it was Photoshop? Well,
here we go.
Don't Photoshop it. Go look at his hand. He had MS-13.
He did have tattoos that can be interpreted that way. I'm not an expert on them. I want to turn to Ukraine, sir.
Terry,
I want to get to Ukraine.
No. He had MS as clear as you can be, not interpreted. This is why people no longer believe.
Oh my God. He literally believes it. Oh my God. Not only does he believe it, but he also literally doubles down on it. But not only that, but he also turns around. Oh my God. He thinks it actually, like, this wasn't just like added on to signify, to claim that this tattoo, the marijuana was for M and the smiley face was for S and the cross was for 1 and the skull was for 3. No, he literally thinks that the fucking no. I am no. I don't want to believe that I'm hoping that he's just a piece of shit and he's lying. Okay? He's just a piece of shit and he's fucking lying. Oh my God. He literally thinks this is the real knuckle tattoo. Oh my God. We have to come to terms with the fact that if you are over the age of like 45 or 50, you have most likely severe brain rot. You have a significant intellectual disability. I think if your parents believe this, and so does Trump apparently, oh my God. I think the lead paint generation unironically has severe crippling intellectual disabilities, and they must immediately be removed from positions of power. This is a test. This is literally like, is this a robot or is this a human test? If you believe this, if you think that this guy genuinely has the letter M, the letter S, and the number 1 and the number 3 tattooed on his knuckles, and this isn't just like, supposed to imply that these actual knuckle tattoos are supposed to represent MS 1 and 3. then you no, you can't be in office. Oh my God. You should be removed from office. You cannot be in office. This is great. This is Ronald Reagan, second term, Alzheimer's. This is not even like complicated AI. This is not like an AI image that your parents got duped from. This is the shittiest paint job. This is Microsoft Paint. Like, it doesn't even line up correctly. Oh my God. No, I can't. I want to believe that he's just like a piece of shit liar. I can't do this. I can't believe that the president fell for MS Paint. Okay? What do we do? What do we do with this? 33K likes. President Trump just called out the fake news and Democrats for defending an MS-13 terrorist. 33,000 likes. I'm kind of shocked that you're shocked. No. This is new. I thought there's plausible deniability. I thought that he was just basically saying like, no, those tattoos imply MS and 1 and 3. Not that like he literally thinks it's MS-13 like written on the knuckles. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like failing basic competency test level. Oh my God. Here's a photo of Kilmar Abrego Garcia's left hand. No MS-13 near the knuckles. Our president gets along well with people like Putin, Kim, and Bukele because they're all sadistic. Wait, what is this fact check? Well, I mean, yeah, of course it doesn't say M, the letter M, the letter S, and the number 1 and the number 3 on his knuckles. I can't believe that this is like a fact checkable situation. This is just like, I had to interrogate my dad. He thought it was real, cooked. Fortunately, he acquiesced, but I think he might have genuinely thought it at first. He also can't detect AI slop properly. He thought the pic of the Wisconsin judge crying in an AI orange jumpsuit was real. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, we do not, dude. What do we do? I mean, like, the AI image of the judge crying at least is like AI, right? AI slop duping boomers is one thing. This is more severe than that. This is so much worse than that. Wait, there's also something else here that we're not talking about. It doesn't just say the letters M, S, 1, and 3. It also, you can't really tell from this photo because it's like super low quality at this point. But it also says like marijuana, smile, cross, and skull under it. Does he think that those are also tattooed? Like, does he think that he tattooed MS 1 and 3 and also marijuana, smile, cross, and skull? Like, he thinks that is like, what a unique set of tattoos. He said he saw that. Like, this guy's a real bad guy. And he said he had tattoos of MS 1 and 3, and then underneath it, he also tattooed marijuana, smile, cross, and skull. That's what he thinks. Like, he thinks this is also tattooed. How does the skull mean 3? It doesn't. It was already made up to begin with. Oh my God. This is so bad. I'm a little scared. I'm not going to lie. This is new depths that I had not foreseen. I had not realized that this is where we were at. This is... Okay, for the chatters who are comparing this to eating the cats and dogs thing, understand something. They're eating the cats and dogs is just racist bullshit. He doesn't actually have to believe that they're eating cats and dogs. And I don't think he actually does believe that they're eating cats and dogs. This, on the other hand, is like a silly way to get duped. This demonstrates something different. This demonstrates something significantly worse, far worse. Does he also think he tattooed marijuana smile cross on his. I don't want to do a David Pacman style, like Trump has really lost his mind 100% type video, but this is like I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Oh my God. Have anything to say about this is on? Do you want me to go to prison? Do you want me to go to jail? Do you want me to go to CCOT? No more. No more shitty paint jobs where you fucking write MS 1 and 3 on anybody's face going forward. This is all it takes, it seems, for these fucking monstrous charlatans who are so brain broken, who are so very clearly brain broken. This is insane. This is the most insane this is the most insane I've felt in the last couple of years. Real tat, see you later, dog. Yeah, it's over for me, I think. This is and to make it worse, like this is a lot. This is like an incredible issue with cognitive function that seemingly has bricked the brains of tens of millions of baby boomers in generation lead in gasoline, like generation lead paint. Gen Xers and baby boomers believe this shit, it seems. Like that makes it even crazier. This is not even remotely complex AI, okay? This is just straightforwardly a paint job, an MS Paint job. Quite shittily done, as a matter of fact. This would imply that he believes all of the insane stuff that he says, and he's not just simply saying it in some like there's no method to the madness. You understand? There is no method to the madness at all. No, he just actually believes it. Like he's not lying because he knows like no one will fact check him. He is easily duped. He's easily tricked. Trump is officially an easily tricked adult.
Believe the news because
when
it's
he was
fake
photographed
news.
in El Salvador, they aren't there. But let's just go on. They aren't there when he's in El Salvador.
They weren't
Take a look
there,
at the
but
photograph.
they're there now, right?
No,
but
they're in
now.
your picture.
Terry,
Ukraine, sir.
He's got MS-13 on his knuckles.
All right.
Okay?
All right. Well, we'll take a look at that.
You do
We'll take
such a disservice.
We'll take a look at
Why
that,
don't
sir.
you just say, yes, he does, and, go on to something else?
What do you mean? Why don't you? It's a paint job, not even intended to deceive in any way. It's not trying to make you think those are tats. That is insane. No, he could have. No, I'm telling you. Oh, guys, stop. He could have just as easily been like I'm just saying, like, it's obviously MS-13. Like those finger tattoos are clearly resembling MS-13. He's like, no, you don't understand. Like, he has the letter M, the letter S, the number 1 and the number 3 tattooed on his knuckles. Why won't you believe me when I say this to you? This is really scary, especially because there's a lot of people who are Trump aged who are in Congress. There are a lot of people who are Trump aged who are in positions of power. They're sitting in boardrooms. They're your managers. They're your boss's bosses. They are, I don't know. So to recap, randos on X claimed to decode the tattoos that multiple experts on MS-13 have said nothing to do with MS-13. Someone at the White House took the idea and crudely put MS-13 on the image, and Trump actually believed that that's what the tattoo said. Wow. I'm sorry, but that's just how the sausage is made. It doesn't matter what he truly believes. Lies are OP. This is so discouraging. This is the most discouraging I've felt in a while. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. There's not really much you can do with a guy who believes this, okay? There's nothing you can do to a guy that has basically broken their brain into believing this. I thought that Trump was just implying that the tattoos were actually, I thought Trump was saying that the tattoos imply MS-13. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, saying like, no, he's a cruel piece of shit and he's a liar, not like this stupid. Don't worry, big dog. Bill Maher will set him straight. No, it's over. It's done. It's so Jover. It's never been more Jover than it is at this very moment. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm so words. I don't have words. I don't know what the fuck. This really fucked me up, dude. No, I'm not gonna lie. You're being so disingenuous. Dude, I am not being disingenuous. You're kidding if you actually think he means that he thinks that the overlaid MS-13 is what he means. No, that's what I thought. That's what I also thought until this moment. I thought he had plausible deniability. I thought he was like playing it smart, being like, no, it's clearly MS-13. It's clearly MS-13. Until this very moment. You're right. That's what I thought too. Like, because I could not fathom having the leader of the world in charge of the largest nuclear arsenal unironically just saying, no, this needs to be investigated. I'm not even kidding. Like, someone needs to, they have to like follow up on this and be like, Mr. President, do you literally think Kilmar Abrego Garcia has the letter M, the letter S, and the number 1 and the number 3 painted on his knuckles as in the form of a tattoo? Please give us a yes or no, because he needed to ask this guy, the ABC News guy, should have asked him directly, as in, do you think that Kilmar Abrego Garcia has the letters M, the letter S, the number 1 and number 3 painted on each of his knuckles? I need you to explain it to me clearly. I need to know, because this right here, chatter, this right here is perhaps the most severe, most public indication of his mental incompetence. Like, I'm not like doing David Pac-Man style videos being like, oh, Trump sneezed weird, so he's fucking, he is mental illness or whatever. Okay. I need to know if the president got duped by not just AI, which is expected, but the shittiest fucking MS Paint. I'm going to run this again. I'm going to do full-blown forensic analysis here. I'm going to bring a body movement expert. This is, oh my God.
Wasn't a member of a gang, and then they looked, and on his knuckles he had MS-13.
There's a dispute.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS.
So he goes, he didn't have the letter MS 1 and 3.
MS 1 3.
It says MS 1 3.
Yeah, that was Photoshopped.
No. He says he has MS-13. The number 1 political streamer on Twitch believes this too.
Believe Abrego Garcia's hand tattoos were code for MS-13 until his wife censored his hand tattoos on her TikTok account. I checked her account and confirmed that this was real. If you actually thought that this guy wasn't a gang member, you had to have been functionally fucking retarded. How is it that, I mean, if it walks like a duck, if it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck,
why is it walking and talking and quacking like a duck? No, this is literally Biden's like, I saw 100 beheaded babies moment. Straight up. Yeah. No, this is exactly what's going on. No, he believes that it's code. Even Asmongold doesn't think that the president thinks that it literally has the letters MS 1 and 3 on his fucking knuckles, okay? Asmongold is a racist little fucking gremlin, okay? That's one thing. But I don't think he genuinely believes that the tattoos straight up fucking write MS-13, MS-1 and 3 on his knuckles. He just thinks it's code for M and code for S and code for 1 and code for 3. Which is still wrong and still stupid, but simply not as stupid as Trump falling for MS Paint.
Probably not a, I don't know, it's probably not a McDonald's, okay? Like, it's not. And so it's probably not a dog. The fact is, the guy was found with multiple other people of MS-13. 2 people thought that he was involved with MS-13, the immigration judges.
He's just wrong on every part of this, by the way. Jesus Christ, you could just fucking say anything. God damn it. It makes me so mad. Oh, I can't stand this shit. I can't. It's not even about Asmongold. It's just like how fucking confident he is in his stupidity. He was not found with an MS-13 gang member. He was packed up in front of a fucking Home Depot, and there was no evidence whatsoever to suggest that he was actually MS-13, except for one of the other dudes literally claimed that he was an MS-13 gang member from Long Island. He had never been to fucking Long Island, and that wasn't enough evidence to actually declare him an MS-13 gang member. And not only that, but he had extra evidence to suggest that going back to El Salvador would actually constitute a real threat to him, that he was able to get a withdrawal of removal to El Salvador from the same fucking immigration courts. You don't know anything. That's precisely the reason why they lied and said, oh, well, here's a Chicago Bulls hat, and everybody knows that's signed for MS-13. And then they fucking lied and said, oh, well, he was wearing a hoodie that had rolls of $100 bills with fucking wings on the side. They were so stupid that they looked at that report from his initial apprehension and claimed that he had rolls of $100 bills, and no one ever fucking checked it. That wasn't the case at all. The federal government, Caroline Leavitt, and the Department of Homeland Security just fucking lied, okay? Just like they are trying to lie about his knuckle tattoos to imply that the knuckle tattoos are actually indicative of the letter M, the letter S, the number 1, and the number 3. But somehow we've blown this case wide open. Let me tell you how little those tattoos meant when they first apprehended him and went through this court process. They were not brought up as MS-13 gang tattoos in the initial report, because if he had gang tattoos, they could have very clearly declared it in the initial detention report to make a more convincing case, other than this other random fucking dipshit claims he's MS-13 from a place that he's never been to. Okay? They didn't even bring it up in the initial detention report. So obviously, it was not significant enough.